everyone, and welcome to the Serpents Open Winter 2019 tournament. And we are on the semifinals. This is game one between, well, I'm not going to say who is playing because that is the job of Nite of Misfortune and my boy Spiff. Well, Nite is my boy too. So Nite of Misfortune, take it away.
I forgot which player I'm doing, so I'm just going to do top right. It is MauganRa spawning as a blue Aeon.
AKA Shadow.
AKA Shadow, yep. Doing an air build.
And down here in the lower left-hand side, spawning in as the teal UEF commander, we've got Vanady, who's also opened up with an air factory.
I think this is our first cast of a UEF player. By the way, Vanady is a random, so he pulled UEF, obviously.
I think we did cast a UEF game. I seem to remember Demolishers.
Maybe. I think it was Vanity, actually, when we did see it.
Because no one chooses to play UEF.
I mean, there was two, so... Oh, no, didn't we watch JP Smith? I think the very first game we watched, it was JP Smith.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so that's where we saw it.
Well, Vanity so far going right back to the back to pick up some more eco. Meanwhile, setting up Bridgehead with a land factory.
You
Wow.
said head.
MauganRa is hanging back, and it's going to suck up that delicious yummy mass.
Oh, dat mass, yo. Thank you for saying that.
So this map, as I mentioned in my intro before the tournament, is obviously quite a bit bigger, but not only that, the mass extractor points are pretty spread apart, so this game has the potential to be a fairly lengthy game because of that and because of the distance.
Maybe air is key to taking those mass extractors out because they're so far away.
Yes, for
and
sure.
Maybe Vanity might want to think about getting a cruise. Is it a cruiser? No.
Yeah,
it's a cruiser. Yeah, think about getting a cruiser in the water.
Yeah.
Because something's going to be useless.
Yeah, Navy definitely becomes more practical on this map. We talked about this with Spiff yesterday when we cast a game on here between an Aeon, but it's actually a little bit harder to do the water trick on this map with the Aeon because with the flotation, because the distances are quite a bit farther. You can pick up still these surrounding or coastline extractors and buildings. However, it's still pretty hard to get in to the main base because there's only two ramps and they're opposite of each other.
Well, once teleport gets in, there's a problem. I think there's actually 3 ramps.
Three ramps on each side, but the 2 ramps in the back are far back.
Are the easily accessible? I agree with you. Well, sorry about that. Sorry about that, senpai.
Well, technically, there's 3 ramps.
Well, actually, oh god, everyone hates. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy, Mr. Still Your Girl.
Technically correct is the best kind of correct.
Well, technically, there's actually 10 ramps with those islands.
Oh, you're a bitch. You a bitch. I think MauganRa missed out on a really good opportunity to have shotjas on that bridge. To be honest with you, I think that would have been really, really great.
Well, Demolishers are even better, I think, in that situation. But we see a research factory going, or a research station going down for MauganRa.
Yeah? Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, teleport would do wonders.
If he can get there.
But the problem is with placing those land factories there is that he's leaving his mass extractors wide open.
Yes, exactly. He's leaving those mass Oh, suck on a delicious yummy mass.
Perfect.
But he's leaving those mass extractors wide open. And did you notice Shadow, aka MauganRa, stopped producing planes because he knew he was against a UEF player, and he's like, that's that. I'm good.
Yeah, and Vanity has switched over to bombers. I think he realized this because of his forward placed radar. So Not only did MauganRa leave his mass extractors open, but he also opened up this whole area in front of his side of the island to basically for the UEF to set up shop to do a second choke point essentially. However, that might have been calculated because of the demolishers. I think demolishers are pretty good, and when you're opening up a concave like that, they become much less useful. So maybe that was calculated, maybe it was not. We'll see how it plays regardless.
I'm kind of disturbed by the lack of MMLs on MauganRa's side.
Either side,
or
yeah.
both sides, actually. Yeah, there's shotchas now, which I like, which would be pretty good if artillery doesn't show up. If artillery shows up, well, you know, you just kind of, you know, they're not that great. But he's going for Boda booms, which means he's going the short distance for teleport, which isn't a terrible thing. But yeah, there's not a lot of whole air defense. Yeah, this isn't good for him. And he should really take those bombers and take out that engineer way out there, way on that island.
I don't think he's going to have that on radar, though.
Yeah, he has no clue.
And besides, Vanity's expanding in the back quite a bit quicker. So, is it even right now? I think Vanady has one more mass extractor.
You think so? Yeah, I think so. But MauganRa is still expanding. Okay, now there's some MMLs that have been built. Now that's what I like to see. MMLs are a big old pain in the ass. So, yeah.
The engineer for Vanady has managed to expand quite a bit farther because of that air advantage. He can expand there freely. MauganRa is expanding in the back. However, all Vanady needs to do is take his bombers to the back, and he'll be able to dispatch of those mass extractors and the engineer. However, the engineer does have an anti-air tower queued up back there, so if he doesn't pick up on this soon, Vanady might not be able to do that quite so easily.
Yeah, there'll be a major missed opportunity for Vanady.
And we saw just great scouting and I think overall awareness from Little Bro last few games. I think Vanady could use that this game to scout out this expansion on the right and start taking out it with air. And also, well, he's doing it and also going back there to see if there's another expansion back there.
And I don't think there's anything MauganRa can do about this right now. I mean,
we do see P shields coming out as well for Vanady.
Oh, that's GG. That is so strong. You need some more fish doots there, MauganRa. Like, fish doots are a must right now.
The air factory has restarted though, so there's only 3 Geminis, wasps, out on the map. So,
oh shit, that anti-air tower is going to get built. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, that will effectively shut all that down.
That's a big win there for Shadow. Like, MauganRa definitely has this area on lock for anti-air. That was a good move.
Still no research station for Vanady though. That's gonna start playing in MauganRa's favor the longer this match goes on.
Right, there's gonna be if Vanady, I mean, if MauganRa goes double shields on these units, it's going to be pretty strong. If he goes teleport on these units, it's going to be pretty strong. No matter what MauganRa teleports, whatever they choose, it's going to be very, very strong and open up Vanady to some vulnerabilities.
Yeah, MauganRa trying to poke through at the front here, but just doesn't have enough to get through all of those P shields.
Could you imagine if this engineer over here on this island built a factory and just spammed MMLs and they teleported to the back of Vanity's base? What would happen?
A lot of dead mass extractors would happen.
Right. And he wouldn't have the Eagle Eye bombers there to respond to it quick enough. And plus, now he has air superiority in terms of fighters.
And
like, he's got the fighter count.
And something else interesting, I think this was definitely intentional by Vanady. He left his mass extractor spot on the right by the coast open in anticipation of maybe MMLs coming down there and destroying it.
That would definitely be the first target. That would be my target, most definitely. Then I would go in for those core mass, most definitely. Or I'd be hella sneaky and get the ones way in back and hope to God he doesn't respond, doesn't even notice it's happening, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Vanity's pushing out here.
Vanity now has demolishers, just like, yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but not mean.
Sorry, not sorry. Alright, P-Shield's doing a good job against the Shadjas. One Shadja goes down.
Shotja for a tank.
Oh.
Uh-oh. He's not pulling away far enough. Shadow is doing a really good job at keeping the pressure on.
Yeah, not just going to give up that territory that easily.
Where I want to see the shields on the factories.
Hair
that
coming
one factory
in.
The middle.
Good bombing run.
That really thinned them out.
It did.
But if there's no wasps,
shields though.
there's no wasps on the field, so this is going to become a very big problem here for Vanity pretty quickly.
There are a couple of wasps coming up from the main base, but I don't think they'll get here in time to save these bombers.
Oh, shields on the units.
Now that was good. That's good research right there. Because if he went to teleport, it'd be decent, but teleport would do him no favors right now. Because right now he's gotta fight off these units on his front door. And now he has air superiority. Now Shadow, aka MauganRa, has air superiority.
There's no anti-air for Vanity. He's just queuing up his first anti-air tower.
I think this is a really good example of just a situation where MauganRa had patience, stayed back, and didn't attack into a hopeless situation, and found his spot to gain the upper hand here.
He's putting down a point defense. I don't think he needs a point defense out in the open.
I think he probably misclick, yeah.
Because there's no need for that.
I think this one's an anti-air tower, though. Yeah, anti-air tower now.
Okay, yeah, that was definitely a misclick because... I mean, then again, that wasn't such a bad thing because the P-shields could protect it.
Yeah, but you don't need a PD right now. Technically, you don't even need anti-air. You can get by with just anti-air on your factories, yeah.
He's gonna need an anti-air and back here, like this one little engineer way on that platform and back. I definitely want to put an anti-air there. I mean, that point defense is actually keeping the enemy from just running him over. I mean, not keeping MauganRa from just running him down. So it's not so bad.
It's not going to last too much longer, though.
Yeah, it's gone. It's dead. This is it. Wow, it's not dead yet.
It'll get there.
Oh, there it goes. Boom goes the dynamite. And boom goes the dynamite.
Now, a potential problem is MauganRa is still building air from his factory, and there's no anti-air anywhere in the back of Vanity's base. So if he decides to go back there, it's going to be free reign.
Exactly, but I think his concern is really up front. I don't know why he's using his bombers right there. If he
that was a pretty good bombing run.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty good. But he really wants to starve his opponent out. I think that would be the smartest thing to do. But you also need to win up front. You need to win. You need to win here.
Yeah, Vanity I think still has the eco advantage here. So.
Oof, those Aeon unit shields are just great at blocking damage.
I think there's enough fish suits in MauganRa's army to take down those P-shields. Maybe not. I don't know. Once those P-shields hit critical... Oh, they are just popping. Gotta kill those P-shields. Gotta focus those down. And a whole mass of them went down.
But then again, as soon as the P shields pop, Vanady is pushing his army forward so that those Shotjas have to then retreat and can't do anything.
Which is a good idea, but I think this army is mostly P shield, so if MauganRa really wanted to, he could just push. He could just push right now, actually. Like, look at the army composition here. Like, there's not a whole lot of weaponry in here. He's got some anti-air, which is a big mistake, and I think this is Vanady's end.
Well, those P shields still doing a decent job, and they might give Vanady the time he needs to retreat. He does get under that factory shield.
PD coming down? Oh no, that's anti-air.
Yeah, no, it can't be an anti-air tower. That'd be...
It is.
Really? That's got to be a misclick. That's a misclick.
Ooh, that ACU is gallivanting in front of everybody, though.
Yeah, like I said, dude, Shotjas murder ACUs. They just eat them. I thought this was Vanady's game. Like, Vanady really had this.
See, the problem with P-Shield is that they die so easily to mobile missile launchers, and Vanady has positioned himself pretty much in a choke point. He choked himself, and those MMLs were able to get fire on those P-Shields, lowering them down quite a bit. And also, those Shotjas are no slouch either. They're just firing away even before the tanks can get to the Aeon army. And of course, the Aeon shields are just great. So I think this is a really good composition for MauganRa.
Congratulations, you just played yourself.
But, however, if... Ooh.
I knew that was going to happen. So very well played there by both players. Vanady, very, very, very good. I was expecting to win. However, Shadow was patient, just like what that was said earlier, and took the match. So very well played by both players.
Yeah, definitely. I thought this was going to be a little bit of a longer game. I guess I was wrong. Very well played by MauganRa. We will be back with the second match. Stay tuned.
Welcome back, everybody. This is the Serpents Open Winter 2019. We're back here with our second semifinal round. We're on Game 2 here on Arctic Refuge. And boys, take it away for our player introductions.
On the bottom left, we have our random player hailing from Germany, but originally from Russia. It's Vanady, spawning as the Teal UEF.
Dropping down an air factory as well, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. And up to the north, we got MauganRa, a.k.a. Shadow, spawning in as the Blue Aeon Commander, dropping down an air factory after eco and then going directly into a land factory. And his engineers are ecoing all the things.
And just like last game, we see Vanady starting off with a bomber instead of a fighter.
Well, it's cheaper than
It is cheaper.
Because if his opponents went land, he would have wasted mass and wasted a unit because there's no reason for it, right? But right now, I'm sure he's wishing he had fighters.
But with UEF's fighters being cheaper and faster to produce, he can catch up.
He definitely can. And now he has one free scout, which is that bomber, which could tickle an engineer to death.
Air from MauganRa shutting down that bomber. And that forces Vanady to switch over to Wasps.
Ooh, and that Wasp gets directly behind that we do both. Should we call it a weeaboo or we do both? I'll just call it a
okay, so
right
yesterday me and Spiff were talking and we were wondering where that originated from. I'm pretty sure you're the one that started calling them we do both, because I think it's correctly pronounced we do boos or we do bow. I don't know.
It's we do both.
Yeah.
It's literally we do both because I'm going to tell you something about Supreme Commander 2. The Chris Taylor and his team just named all the Aeon things something dumb as shit. Like the snail, you know, the hurt you now, it's supposed to be hurt you now.
Really?
Which find you, it's
Yes. You've been playing this game for 10 years and you haven't figured this out yet?
No. What?
And the widge find you is like will find you.
Okay, that one I did know.
Stupid. It's fucking stupid. And we do both. are supposed to be we do both because they do both. It's fucking
Oh my god!
stupid.
And then shot jets are because we shot ya.
No shit.
Oh shit! What? Wait, what? Wait, hang on. This is like Brave New
Did we just
World.
blow your mind?
Okay, so
And Yenzu?
yeah, what is
are
Yenzu?
just- I don't know. I don't know what that means.
We're gonna like fucking yen you
I
or
think
something.
was the Yenzu one of the unit names from Supreme Commander 1 that they carried over?
I don't think so. Maybe the Yenzus are, we're going to get a whole bunch of fucking yen from the Japanese market on this one, but because we're going with Square Enix.
Yes,
But-
we're going to dominate you with an economic victory by taking over your Western markets,
Right, and that
your Eastern markets.
that didn't happen. That didn't happen at all. Because Square Enix just, you know, one DLC later, shut this bitch down. Because I think the way that was set up, it's a DLC 1, and I was like, oh hell yeah, DLC 1, and there was no other DLCs, so that's fucking stupid.
So we did see MauganRa's heir get destroyed. Meanwhile, both players are expanding into their pockets, something we didn't see in prior games. However, it looks like MauganRa is actually pulling back one of his engineers, but there is a Rambo engineer on the bottom right.
I bet he's gonna build I bet he's gonna build a point defense down there and just wipe out everything.
You know what's always fun though? Sacrifice capturing the enemy engineer and then pulling it back to your base, building a research station, and start unlocking their structures.
That would be hilarious. Aeon with artillery. OP artillery and P shields. OP as fuck. Like, could you imagine that? P shields with Shacha shooting under them, and fucking artillery. Your army's dead, and I think we're gonna see a sack cap here. Oh, yep, there it goes.
Yes, I love it.
Ooh,
I
nice.
love it.
And he's regular capturing. All your base belong to us.
Let's
Dude,
see if
that is so fucked up.
Vanady will notice this.
That is
No.
so much fucking mass wasted. Like, that's like 400 free mass right there.
He noticed it now.
Did he?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
sending air.
200. That's 200 mass loss. Right there, and an engineer. Oh, control. Good control K.
Right on
See,
time.
that's why it's almost. I mean, okay, maybe it's just the meme strat part of me, but that's why you pull the engineer back after you capture it, so that hopefully they don't notice and they think there are engineers down there building mass extractors. And
Yeah, but he got a little greedy. If he would have taken just that one and got the hell out, that would have been amazing. That would have been hilarious. He would have got one free mass extractor for a little while. And he would have had an engineer that he could have been dominating up there with. It would have taken a while to get that research, but could you imagine having motherfucking adapters, and not adapters, demolishers and P shields with shotchas? Holy shit. Just control fucking K, because you're not going to win. And watch a
Well,
fucking fat boy come out, because, you know, we all know that the land experimentals for Aeon suck.
that's what teleport is for, my friend.
Teleport and fat boys. Think about that shit. Fat boys protecting your base, teleport everywhere else. What the fuck?
Bada boom's coming out. So I think it is gonna be teleport here, boys.
That is completely expected.
Yes. Now is okay that oh, it looks like Vanity retook that mass extractor. Probably should have control K'd it, but you know, what do I know? I'm just a dumbass caster.
Bombs coming in, not killing tanks though. That's a lot of bombers. I'm surprised they haven't taken out some of these tanks. Actually, these tanks,
Electric shield doing work.
those tanks look like they have some stars in them.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think they do.
Yes, they do. There's training on them. Now, Vanity did not make the mistake of building pure bombers this match. Vanity is still winning air, and goodness, you see the anti-air response on those factories? Holy shit.
Yeah,
All
but
you
the
need is
bombers are
one.
still going strong, and MauganRa has clumped up his units quite a bit.
Yeah, it's true. But I think training on those units are just going to win out for him there.
And with the ground AA providing support for the planes, MauganRa is making a fight for the air once again.
Oh wow, it happened. Vanady is now on the back end again, because I think Vanady really counts on that air superiority.
Why is MauganRa pulling back though?
I don't know. He really should.
Oh,
be
you know what?
pushing.
I know why. No mobile
Why?
missile launchers.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I was about
yeah,
to say.
that's like a cardinal sin not to have a mobile missile launcher in your.
Well, they weren't really needed up until now, so as long as he makes a few, I don't think it's a terrible mistake. But if he forgets to start mixing them in, then he's not going to make a whole lot more progress here.
Shield's coming out now.
Kind of a mistake to push your units up with the P shields down like that. Probably not advisable.
Okay, we need some more tanks now, Vanity.
Definitely
a lot
need
of P shields.
to probably need to put more training on the tanks for Vanity.
And suck up that mass, yo.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
delicious
lots of
yummy
dead
yummy
units.
mass. Delicious.
Both players sticking to their macro.
Well, it looks like Vanity at least has another expansion. Oh, that radar is going to go down. Yeah, that radar is dead. Nope. It looks like MauganRa decided against it. He's going to drop some bombs on the P shields that did absolutely nothing. Probably should have killed that radar. And now he's going for the expansion, which is the correct move, actually. Because there's no way that engineer is going to be able to get up an anti-air in time.
Oh,
And
not if
Vanity
he
is-
doesn't target fire it.
But
Why did he stop building? What? I'm sorry, what?
Vanity's completely stopped air production, so there's nothing to challenge these planes unless he manages to get down some AA towers or something.
Now we got MMLs coming out for MauganRa. It's gonna start killing those structures slowly.
Gonna start killing those P shields. Probably need more tanks than that, though. I mean, he's gonna
Yeah.
go 100% P shields. Probably need to get a few tanks in there as well. I don't know. He's got tanks.
Teleport.
Oh, he teleported back. He's got MMLs now. Vanity does. Now, this is a sad, slow death here. This is definitely not what you want to have happen to your expansion.
Oh yeah.
And I like how MauganRa is expanding now too. That is definitely good. He's going to give him the income advantage now. Damn, those fish tooths really drop down P shields quite well. Now look at this, a split of units. Now it's going to force Vanity to make a decision.
Looks like he's nope.
Why did he put shields on all of his units? That on
The
all of his
response here is
factories?
pretty slow. I don't. Does he even see it? Oh
He
no.
has to. No, he
It-
does. That radar is right there.
Oh no.
What's he doing?
Is he zoomed in too closely?
What's he doing? Why is he building anti-air?
Oh no. What's
Oh,
happening?
this is a disaster.
I think he might. Well, okay. He might just be gearing up for
A straight up assault.
push. Yeah, just one big push. And
that's
basically
exactly what-
base trade.
No, I don't think he's seen this.
No, he's seen it. He knows it's there.
There's no way he's zoomed in that close. Because he's moving stuff further away.
Okay, now he's pushing up forward.
I think
Teleport
he was
back.
just massing up these demolishers to try to make a desperate assault. Just a full frontal assault.
But one wasn't
Well-
really necessary at this point. I don't know. What do I know?
It could be a huge mistake because teleport is a thing right now. And that big army of MauganRa could just go right past.
You know,
But
I
then
think
again-
this is a panic move. I think it's an oh shit, he has teleport, I have to do something.
Maybe.
Well, let's see if it
Ooh,
works.
some of the Demolisher shots connecting very well.
Okay, taken out a factory. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. But those shotchas are just in those fish. Okay, there's a teleport. See, told you. Told you.
Gonna go for the ACU now, probably.
Gonna go for the ACU because Aeon's a balanced faction. But like I said, that this was gonna happen. Like that ACU should just move up to his army.
You
Just
know,
walk him
but
over to
he
the
is
army.
coming down, and it looks like he's targeting fire some of these structures. He's going to be able to take out a lot of this army. They're walking straight into some Demolisher shots. This isn't that bad for Vanady. However, his base is getting torn apart.
Another thing that Vanity could have done was just go after his opponent's ACU. Just go after it. Fuck it.
I
He's
think
gonna have to find someplace safe for his own though, and that's getting more and more difficult here.
Yeah, he's running around between different targets here. Meanwhile, a lone tank has taken out a whole land factory over here.
Hero tank. Oh shit. Look what Vanity's doing. This is a good move from Vanity, actually. This is a great move from Vanity. He knows his opponent's army is down south. His opponent has to do something.
What is
Vanity
he doing?
still has one man. He's going for it.
Anti-air tower though? That's slowing you down.
Where's the anti-air tower? Why is he
building,
doing that?
Yeah.
He misclicked. He must be misclicking all day long. He's got at least three mass extractors, and he's got some energy generators, so he'll be okay. I think he's really worried about those air units. But he needs to get in there now.
Yeah, he
'cause
needs
he can win
to.
this. He could literally. Why are you backing up?
He needs to go.
Don't back
Now is the time.
There is no point in defense. There is no reason to do this. Just go. Just go.
Oh, teleport back.
Uh-oh.
Top of the ACU. This is not
Yeah,
going to
there
do
was-
much
there
though.
wasn't enough- there
Just
wasn't
keep
enough
pushing forward. You got
damage.
to don't go back. There's no reason to be going back. Oh man. Oh boy.
Yeah,
You gotta push.
He needs to commit. He needs to commit now. What is he doing? He needs to commit. He needs to go for that ACU.
Yes.
If he doesn't go for that ACU, it's game.
Okay, come on.
Now we got the air units that he was afraid of.
Air coming in, but there's an anti-air tower. That's going to be
But
fine.
we
He
were
needs
on
to keep
Cowboy
pushing
Hay as
forward.
well.
We were like, why is he building an air tower? Well, this is why. All those air units are just getting fucking demolished.
I don't know if he really needed the air tower even because he's got enough anti-air on the
Field.
ground
And that
and
and
does.
fields.
now the ACU is getting out of there, of course.
Look at this base trade, dude. This is so nuts. This is so insane. Why are we seeing this? There's a point defense, but that's not going to do shit against the P shields. Look at this. Now they're going to be chasing each other around. This match is going to take fucking forever.
Mr. Steal Your Girl, everybody.
Honestly, it's still anyone's game too because
Yeah.
It really
the,
is.
the army sizes are evening out and they're both losing pretty much everything.
I'm just bullshitting around. But if that engineer over there for MauganRa would build a factory over there, that's a game changer.
He is leaving all these factories though, and all of this mass. He did not kill any of the core mass extractors. Oh, but his ACU is right there. Oh,
Yes.
what are you
I think he
doing,
knows
Vanity?
I think he knows that ACU is right there.
Why
This
he
is not a
going
good. Yeah. Say. Remember, the Aeon has shields on the units right now, so this could be dangerous for Vanity. Whatever Vanity does, I would just push back and rebuild because that ACU is too far away, to be completely honest with you.
I think he's a little worried about teleport, and that actually is a very valid point, that he can just teleport and pick up the ACU, so he has to go back for it.
Yeah, that is a very valid fear. Honestly, I would just pull back as Vanity and build on my enemy's base. There's enough mass there. Is MauganRa really just standing there? Is he really just gonna let this happen?
He's got to have this on his ACU's radar.
Oh, it has to be there. Does he got teleport on his ACU? If he does, then he's fine. That ACU moves pretty quick, though. Oh my goodness.
This is a pretty good spot for demolishers, actually. So that army is at a disadvantage for MauganRa. That ACU is still
Major
standing there.
What a waste of like 300 mass right there, though.
Yeah.
He's building a whole bunch. Okay, I think he's going for ACU, what MauganRa is doing. If MauganRa sticks around for long enough, that ACU is going to be very, very powerful.
Yeah, if he can get overcharge and activate it right as the P shields are dropping,
it'd be good. And look what MauganRa is doing. He's building a whole bunch of engineers.
Why is he pulling back, though?
Because he sees that army. He doesn't want himself to be sniped. Snippy, sniped.
Meanwhile, research station galore going down, factory galore going down. This has to end now for Vanady or it is over.
That engineer's staying back. Hopefully, Vanady decides to build. Now, MauganRa's ACU is just moving way too fast for this army to catch up to right now.
And Vanity's ACU is now moved out of the army and could be vulnerable.
He's baiting. He's trying to bait, I think.
Yeah, I think he would like a teleport, to be honest.
Just get it over with, you know?
Yeah, now we've really just kind of reset our positions where the AC is getting back into base and the army is there to protect it for MauganRa.
Look at MauganRa, dude. Look at this. MauganRa now has a base, a functioning base.
I mean, he never really lost it. Those core mechs never
That's
went
true.
down.
Vanady is, you know, really tempting fate right now because his ACU is a little farther away from his army. My God, what the hell? Oh my goodness. He really needs to get an army up and running.
This is looking pretty bad for Vanady.
Vanady really needs to settle down. He just needs to settle down. He just needs to build a base.
That engineer has been chasing that ACU this whole time.
It only stopped to build this research station. Now, are these armies going to fight or are they going to keep running?
Well, MauganRa has no reason to fight.
Confident to engage right now.
MauganRa just needs to wait this out and just annihilate his opponent pretty much. He just has to play defensively.
Yeah, I think Vanady... Why is Vanady splitting his army?
He's trying to corner the ACU. But he's
don't
pulled
think
all
that's
his
gonna
tanks out of the mix. Uh-oh.
I know, I don't think that was a good move. Ooh. Okay.
So many factories.
Yeah. He doesn't even care anymore. His main army is going down south. Oh, and it might be he's actually trying to corner. This will be a beautiful move if he's trying to corner them with two armies on each side. Now, if Vanady manages to get, what are they called? The boost?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
This might be pretty good because he might be able to catch that AC. That AC is standing there.
Is he going to get that boost, though?
Come on.
He's not going to get that boost.
Oh, no,
he did.
He's got it.
Why? Why would you go back? Oh, no. Oh,
He's trying to kill that army. He was trying to bait that army. You think that was his...
There's no reason to do that.
Oh, that engineer bit it.
He's wasting energy.
Yeah, he is. And he doesn't have that much. He only has two... Well, he's got two energy generators, and that doesn't really... Because he's not building anything. And look at these 4 units destroying this mass extractor.
I don't think he realizes just how much...
This is a bad place for Aeon to engage,
Yeah.
but he got away.
I don't think he realizes also that the Aeon player has his whole base and more set up.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
MauganRa. I don't
he
think
hasn't hit a
I'm
radar
sorry.
that reaches that far in a while.
Yeah. He was so
Yeah, he's
close.
got no clue. Yeah, he was. It's pretty much over now, in my
Yeah, now
opinion.
it's
Like,
over. Unfortunately.
yeah, I was expecting Vanity to win this one because it looked like he was, but then he didn't build a base. He probably should have built a base.
He was very hesitant on his attacks when that was his plan. When you're base trading, you really should be more confident and just roll over. There's no reason to be microing side to side when you are in a base trade situation, and he wasted a lot of time doing that.
But then again, there's a whole lot of P shields, and if he could keep his tanks alive, he could chew through this army here. But there's a lot of fish doots that will do the damage for the army. It just probably isn't going to work out in Vanity's favor. And plus, Vanity's got that ACU way the hell out there. Like, just stay in the middle. Oh, look at that. You see that Demolisher attack?
Ooh, that
at all those
Demolisher
demos.
fire. Ooh,
Oh.
that was pretty good.
Oh,
Pretty good. Pretty good.
More Demolisher fire connecting on some
Yeah, but not
charges.
killing.
yeah, I don't know if it's going to be enough.
Dude, if he could push in that base, I would be amazed if he demolishes that base again. Like, I'll be like, what the fuck is happening right now? Could we just get an idea, you know, get a cohesive thing of what's actually supposed to happen today?
See, with Demolishers, you're at such a big advantage moving in one direction because your opponent can't be following you directly, so in effect, you're faster. So he should be just going in one direction, and if those tanks are following him, those Demolishers will just pick him apart.
Pick him off. God, those demos do damage. Get in there and just destroy the base. Just finish it off this time, dude. Like, if he destroys this base, he might be able to pick off his opponent's units because P shields are OP as fuck.
And also, ooh, that's going to be a lot of damage coming in. A lot of those Demolishers falling. That's a lot of tanks. He's
And those P
boosting
shields are
away.
in the wrong spot, dude.
Yeah.
The P shields are faster than the rest of the army.
It wasn't as bad as it could have been.
Yeah.
But
He has
MauganRa
nowhere
is
to
still
retreat.
reinforcing as well.
Ooh.
Can you imagine if both ACUs detonated?
Well, that would be pretty good for Vanity at this point because he just continues to lose his army, and yes, there's just so many blue tanks here.
Shit.
Yep, slowly but surely.
If he could just, like, get a couple volleys of... No, that's not going to happen because Munjin... Oh, there it goes. Vanity has been ejected from this bracket and into the bronze. Am I correct?
Yes, we're going to be playing for the match for third place here pretty soon. So MauganRa moves on to face Little Row in the final. However, that's going to be coming out right after our match for third place. And we'll be right back with that.